What have you been up to?
I've been riding on a daydream.
Hey YouTube, thanks for checking out RV Daydream, and we're on day 3. This is Heidi's full day off. What do you want to do today?
I was thinking about going to walk that park.
What park?
One in Kent. The rest of it.
Oh, the other direction. I forgot all about that. It's supposed to rain today.
When?
I don't know. I'll have to look at the map. Well, that'd be kind of fun. If you guys remember our last trip to West Branch here, we went to Kent to, what was that park's name now? I forget the name of the park.
I don't remember.
I don't remember it either. So we walked it, and we basically chose one direction when we could have went the other way and probably seen more. Yeah, we might be able to do that. I don't see why not. The other thing is, on the front is those boosters. It's working. It worked for you as soon as I plug it in.
Did you have it on this morning?
Yeah, I just turned it on.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
I had to come out here.
Yeah.
There's nothing underneath the canopy.
I turned it on, and because I got up and there was nothing, and my Fitbit needed to be synced or whatever. So I plugged it in and went into the bathroom, and I had 4 bars.
I don't think I ever got any more than 2 out here, though.
Yeah, you won't. That's all the best I could ever muster up was 2. It's just plain old Wi-Fi.
So you got to be pretty close to it.
Oh, that little signal? Yeah, it's directional. It's got a point to where you're wanting the signal to go. We did bring it out.
That's a lot of work for little signal.
Oh, 4 bars?
Oh, in there?
Yeah. Oh, you're talking about in here.
Out here, sitting on a picnic table, if you had it turned on.
Yeah, but you gotta, it's for an RV, it's not for an area. I mean, you can get a Wi-Fi repeater.
That's why people stay in their RVs all day.
Yeah, it does make you want to do that. Now, yesterday we took and brought it outside and set it in between us as we were lounging, and we both had 4 and 5 bars.
Is that how we watched the movie?
No, last night the movie, all I did was point it kind of at the door. Yeah, we got a big Samsung, I don't know, how big is that, 21-inch tablet? No. 17, yeah, 17.8-inch tablet, this big Galaxy View tablet, which I got for her whenever we go long trips to use as a navigation to help out. And it's also good for just taking and streaming Netflix or whatever. There's a lot of wind today. That's pretty crazy. So yeah, we'll see how today rolls out. We're gonna start it, so stay tuned. All right, guys, so we're gonna head up to the park that we went to last camping trip, I guess it was. But we're actually going to go up the Cuyahoga River a little bit further, and it's going to put us in Kent, and we're going to head in the opposite direction to see what we can see there. This is a location we've never been to, so you'll be seeing it as we do for the first time. If you've been there before, you've got a head start on us. I have no idea what it looks like at all. We haven't even looked it up online or anything. I just found the address, and we're going to head that way. All right, guys, so we're on our way to the park still, but we needed to stop and upload the video for day 2 and refuel our bodies. Well, we got some food. We didn't eat anything. Last thing we want to do is be out there on a trail walking around without the chance of any food. But I think this area might be a little bit different than the last one. I'm not sure. We'll find out. So we're going to head there. Let's see what this place looks like. All right, guys, so we made it, and don't know really what this place is all about, but we're going to go check it out and see what it's like. It's a weird parking access, but we'll put a link down below to the site if there is one really for this, which I think there is. And we're going to go down and check it out. Look, there's a little picnic table right there. Yeah, there's a little fall going on down there. So we're going to find the trail going down and let you guys come along and see what's all about. Here's the trail, and as I thought the last time we came down this way, much more to look at here. Yeah, I think we're going this way, but I wanted to look at this. We'll come down here and take a look at the water edge, and then we'll come back up. Oh, this is nice. It's all lit up. Looks like people donated these light poles. It's kind of cool. It's a very nice, comfortable day. It's not too cold, not too hot. Very nice. Here's some steps. You going down there? I want to get up here. No, we'll go up top. Unless you want to go down here. I don't know. You want to go to the other side? That's how you get to the other side. Down low. Can't see that, did you? No, we'll go through this way. Look how many cars are driving over us right now.
It's all done up real nice.
Okay. For you guys that want to know what these things are, it's for people that are transporting their kayaks. You can slide them up. Get to the next portage. Oh, we're in Portage County. Yeah, that's what these are here. So we'll walk the trail a little further, see where it takes us, because we're in downtown Kent, or actually downtown Kent's right down that way. Bunch of bars, but it's actually a pretty decent area. It's pretty safe. You don't see a lot of shit going on down here that is illegal or anything, for the most part. There's crime everywhere, but this isn't too bad. I have to say, so far, this walking trail is better than the other one we were on, right? Got a little bit more to see. More options, I guess. So, plus there's no bicycles coming flying by. That was something Heidi said, maybe we should bring the bikes. Like, I don't even know what this is like, and I'm glad we didn't. Could have came here and got our picnic on. Wonder what this water's like when the spring thaw is in place, you know?
Yeah.
I bet you it's really roaring.
It's in the alley.
So this definitely has more attractions going this way. Oh, it cooled off.
Not much.
Yeah, but not much. So we're going to head a little further and see where this takes us. Looks like we're going to Kent, though. Again, probably downtown portion. Although it's more to our right than what this is taking us. There's probably crossings. Do we go across? We'll definitely go to the top here. And then I'll get out my phone and see what I can see. We're going to be heading back. Basically behind us is miles of what they say bike and hike trail. It looks like it's pretty much all bike, and you can go quite a ways. You can go up to another park that's tied into this system. Just like I thought, if you want to go to Kent, you would cross that bridge that we came out of the first time, right at the falls. Across that bridge, you're all up into Kent. So we're going to head back in that general direction and see what happens when we get back there. We're down in old historical Kent, and these are a lot of the old buildings that were around
It's the old train
for
station.
many years.
Yes.
Yeah, all this place is built in 1875. Yeah, it's really nice down here. it's someplace to see. So we'll keep on heading this way. Well, we'll head across the street. We'll go up that part of the road. So yeah, here we're walking up to some refurbished areas. And of course, there's a lot of college here, because the college is right up the street. I'm not crossing.
Okay.
Just giving the shot of the whole corner. The whole thing. Here's the dead piece. Remember me when I used to do landscaping down there. We always took care of everything. There's no way we'd put mulch without having an edge, though. 1902, and it looks like they added on to it. This sign says it's a towaway zone. Maybe they just mean that part, huh?
I can pick a little on mine.
Well, that was the park, Franklin Mills, I think it was, River Edge Park. And it's definitely more active than the first park that we went to, which you would expect because of it being Kent with all those people. But the town has a lot to offer to check out. Bars, there's a lot of bars there. Again, because of being a college town, and a lot of restaurants and cafes. I mean, pretty much everything that you could imagine. And it's good stuff. Almost everything down there is pretty decent, because they're paying a pretty decent premium to rent those places out, being in Kent. So don't feel, you know, like you're gonna run into some dive. You know, you can get bad food anywhere, but yeah, it's nice. No, we already ate prior to getting here, so there was no sense in us doing it again. But yeah, we're gonna head back to the campground. We're gonna see how successfully we pass a Dunkin' Donuts and a Dairy Queen to get back to the campground. Because I'm sure they're both on the way, and that's Heidi's weakness, and that's kind of my weakness, is Dairy Queen. But we did burn some calories, so maybe we deserve it. So we're gonna head back to West Branch State Park. A smoking chimney can only mean one thing. Heidi's gonna start cooking. Yeah, we love this little grill. Does a good job for us. But we do have to carry charcoal. Not really an issue. But yeah, this thing does awesome. Just throw it in there and you can see what it looks like. Probably burn the camera doing that. There's a lot of people that's come in. We put the awning back out because we did an update out here. We've been overdue for that, so you guys get to see that maybe after this video, possibly. But what are you doing?
Facebooking.
Yeah, she's always Facebooking. You got Wi-Fi, or you got internet?
For, one bar.
One bar. I've got it plugged in here. You can see it's just sitting on the table there. What I'm getting ready to do here is edit. You can see the disaster. It's just so messy. That's all my fault. There's the little antenna, and there's the computer and all this other crap and all that crap and all this rig job going on. Of course, this equipment here is kind of in the way. I think we're going to be probably having some dinner and closing it out. Heidi made dinner. Let them know what you get.
Okay.
What you bought for the food.
What, a giant eagle?
Yeah, do you guys have giant eagles? Are they all over the country? I don't know.
They're probably not.
Probably not. Giant Eagle, that's a chain that's in this area for sure. And they have some kind of special.
It's $5 for $19.99. You can pick out 5 meats, which was kind of perfect for us. I was in a hurry, so I grabbed 5 different meats for $20. It was a pretty good deal, and all of the food was really good.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. I don't know how much you get in each package, but the turkey burger, that made how many burgers?
4.
4. And the hamburger?
There was 4.
4 of those.
It was a split chicken breast.
Yep.
5 hot sausages and 5 mild Italian sausage.
Like I said, it was good. Of course, you don't know what's in those meats. The quality's okay. Who knows? They're all steroid injected anyways. You got to pay for that high dollar organic stuff.
Yeah.
But it was good. So that's what she was talking about, is whenever we're out on the road, maybe whenever we fire up this grill, that she'd cook maybe 3 meals on the grill, and then we could reheat them at a later time, because once the charcoal's in there and it's hot, we could cook 3 meals on that charcoal.
Yep.
I don't know how heavy are those bags. We like to use Cowboy brand hardwood charcoal. And those bags, I don't know how big they are. 30 pound? How do you find out? But we went through about half of that bag for the 3 days that we were here. And it's 18 pounds. So we use 9 pounds of charcoal.
Yep.
We'll have to get another way to cook.
Yeah.
We can cook on the stove. I mean, that's not a big deal.
Right.
I mean, that's why it's in there. We could do the oven. We had that toaster oven. I don't know if we'll go back to the toaster oven.
We don't need to go back to
when we first did our trip to East Harbor, I told you guys we bought one, and it's a good investment. Well, it is if you're not trying to eat healthy. Because that toaster oven, you can put all kinds of scramblers in there.
Eggos,
yeah.
toast.
Lego my Eggo.
Pizza.
Yeah, pizzas, little mini pizzas, pizza snacks.
Yeah.
Holy cow, corn dogs. All the unhealthy stuff you can load up in there, but that's not.
We won't be doing
that. We won't be doing that anymore. I'm sure you could cook healthy in there, but it's not going to be.
It's more for prepared stuff.
Yeah.
Processed stuff.
Yeah, it's for processed food. So we love cooking on charcoal, and I could rig up an outside grill. We have one, or an outside stovetop for cooking fish, so it don't stink up the RV. Even though that vent works pretty good. Still, yeah, it's pretty hard that you're going to cook 5 feet from where you sleep. You're cooking stinky
smell
fish
that all night.
But yeah, we're winding down, and just got to put away a few things. I think we'll probably finish the night off with a movie again. Tomorrow I'll be heading out. She'll be already gone for work. So whenever I rejoin you guys in the morning, she still may be here. Might get to see a sneak peek of her. If not, we'll talk about getting home and what happens tomorrow whenever I get home, and we'll close it all out. But as far as the day, we're all done. So as always, we hope to see you out there.
Bye.
Bye.